As a child, I wanted to become a professional baseball player. That was like my number one goal was to be in the major leagues. And, after I played a few years at Southern Nevada, one of our teams won the junior college national championship. I ended up getting a few injuries, slowed me down quite a bit, and that's pretty much how my career slowly went away. As soon as baseball was over, I applied for a front desk job at a gym. And it turned out it ended up being a sales position. And I actually broke a few records at that particular location. As I was doing very well, I was reading a book called The 4-Hour Workweek. And basically there was a chapter that said, what would you ultimately like to do that you would do right now if you weren't afraid of the consequences? And one day I just called my boss and just said, hey, I quit. I'm gonna start my own business. And I said, I think I'm gonna start a fitness or training business. Because I knew it could fill that void that was missing, like a second chance to be something that personally I felt I had failed at previously, which was to make it to the major leagues. In the very beginning, the first 3 or 4 months, we actually didn't have a single customer. And we had put up a bunch of signs to promote our business. And we put all these signs all over town. And I'd never forget, the next morning, they were all gone, all ripped off. All of our enthusiasm was gone, and we were legitimately going to quit. I could just feel it. And a guy comes in, so I show him the prices, and he says, yeah, I'll go ahead and do twice a week. I come downstairs, and I got our first sale. I waved it around, I said, you're never gonna believe this, but we're in business, baby. We grew that business, and we actually exceeded our projections. And it grew, grew pretty fast. But, the facility that we were training in wanted to go another direction. We're gonna have to shut this down. We'll go ahead and take over from here and then get told, there's nothing unique about you and what you're doing. I remember telling my business partner, I said, we're done. That's it, just like that, the business that we built into a 6-figure business is now gone. And I remember going home, and I just sat there and cried. And I remember looking in the mirror, and it was scary because I didn't have a clear answer or direction. I asked other people who went through very challenging times. And I started with my dad. And I asked my dad, when you went through rehab, the tough times, what did you do? And he gave me action steps on even the simplest things of what they taught in there. I laugh because this was a legitimate text message I got, which was, make sure to floss your teeth today. The way to get yourself back up after you fall down is to get the smallest win you can possibly get that you can control. And flossing your teeth is probably the smallest win you could ever have. I can at least do that. I feel stronger actually than ever. There's so many lessons that I've learned from these, tough times that I feel that has always led to something better. Like my dad said, just floss your teeth today.